Hey y'all, what's up? It's Alex here, and long time no see. Yes, again I'm recording on my crappy video camera only because I am overpowered on homework. I should not be making a video right now, but I have to, so I'm going to make a quick video, get all this out of the way. Hopefully I can help you, and maybe you can end up helping me, I don't know. But we're going to get this out of the way, we're going to make it quick, clean, and sorry, hopefully this is the last time I'll have to use this crappy webcam for quite a while, and let's get started. Now, me being the person I am, my coming out was not very successful when it came to, like, good things. It was mostly bad. So I'm gonna tell you a few things that I did that were not good, and hopefully you can steer away from these things. I do have a good things I'll mention that you should try to do, but mostly this is gonna be a don't do video. Alright, so first, do not come out in a car. End of story. If you're in a car with your parents, no, it's bad. Because honestly, you're trapped up in that tight space, and you're pretty much in like a moving metal death trap, and you don't want to have emotions coming out in that little tiny space. Because first off, if any kind of anger, anything that's a dangerous situation, like straight up, you're trapped in a car with your parents, which scary. And it's just all out dangerous, and that's end up how my coming out came, and it's not the best. Just stay away from cars. It's a bad idea. Second, I don't want to like pressure you and say when you start coming out you should be ready for anything, but it's true. Once you come out to your first person, be ready for anything and everything, because the second you come out to your first person, anyone can find out at any moment. And yeah, that's the scary part, that at any moment your parents can find out or anything. But once you tell that first person, make sure you're ready for whatever happens, because I learned that. I came out to people thinking no one would find out as long as I didn't tell them, and everyone found out, parents found out, and it was not a good experience. So trust me, don't start to come out unless you plan on some bad things happening, because no one has a 100% positive experience. There's always that one bad time when you're coming out, and everyone's had it. I mean, I can't say everyone, but majority of the people have had it, so be ready. Be really, really, really ready for anything. Something else kind of goes along with the be ready kind of thing is when you come out to friends, or sometimes even family members, I'm eating right now, just so you guys know, be ready for jokes. Just because they make all kind of jokes, like joke after joke, does not mean they don't accept you. It's sort of kind of their way of coping with it. Like my best friends, when I first told them, it was non-stop jokes. Like, our conversation for the whole first week was like me being gay. And yeah, braces suck when eating, just so you guys know. And be ready for that, because don't take it as offensive, and don't like lose best friends over that, because they're just joking. That's how most straight guys are, and even some straight girls, you know what I mean. Just in general, and even gay people, your gay friends may do it. They just may joke about it, because it's their way of like, they're finding out about it really fast. I mean, you've had sometimes 13, 14, 15, sometimes even 20 years to think about it, and you're coming to terms with it, and they're finding out in one day, bam, like, so they're handling it the best they can, and most of the time, a lot of people will handle that with joking. That's how most of my friends acted. It was joke after joke after joke, and eventually it just stopped because they realized, okay, now we're cool with it, you know, we don't need to handle it because we're used to it. Something else I'd like to talk about is telling brothers, sisters, siblings of all sorts. When you want to come out to them before your parents, you have to really watch out. Whew, okay. You have to really be sure you're going to know their reaction, because you don't want your siblings to hold that over your head. That would really suck. And that was the one thing stopping me from telling my brothers, because I was afraid that they were going to hold it over my head. Turns out they're cool with it. It was really awesome. But be sure that you're going to know their reaction, and make sure they're going to accept you, and they're not going to hold it over your head and make your life miserable until you end up being forced out of the closet and having to tell your parents before they do, which would really, really suck. Something else I'd really, really like to strongly get across, I made this mistake, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my coming out process. When you tell your parents about you being gay, bisexual, lesbian, transgender, whatever you possibly are, whatever that you have to come out for, once you tell them that, do not tell them about exes, boyfriends you have now or future plans of boyfriends, because they will immediately, and I mean immediately, blame all of it on them. And I learned that fast because I told my parents, and within 5 minutes of them, did he rape you? Did he molest you? Oh my God, he's the devil. Did he turn you gay? All kind of stuff. And they will immediately blame it on that person because they don't want to instantly blame it on you, because they want to make you look like the good guy, and they want to have every reason in the book that you are the way you are, besides for the fact that you were born that way, because they don't want that answer. They want to be able to change it. In their mind, it's changing. But I can't say it all minds. I'm talking about people who don't accept it, their parents. I mean, if your parents are cool with it, awesome, great, that is amazing. I'm really happy for you. But don't tell them about your boyfriend if your parents are not cool with it from the start, because that'll instantly, immediately, they'll change all direction towards this person, and they will make your life a living hell, and they won't let you talk to this person, see this person, or anything like that. So stay away from that. Thank you. Another thing, while coming out, try to stay away from having a relationship. And I know I see it a lot, that these people who are not even out of the closet yet are wanting these relationships. They're wanting sex, they're wanting all this stuff, and they're not even comfortable with who they are yet. How can you be in a relationship with someone and understand and respect them and love them if you're not even totally sure if you understand and respect and love yourself yet? You want to stay away from that, because honestly, it's asking to be outed. Like, dead serious, it's asking to be outed, because first off, if you're not out to your parents, you don't get that full understanding that, like my parents, for example, they don't let me go anywhere and everywhere I want. They have to know the parents, they have to know the person, they have to trust the person, they have to trust the parents. Unless that, it isn't going to happen. And, of course, me not being out to them at the time, having a boyfriend was very hard, because they didn't trust the person. Number one, my hair is fucking annoying me. They didn't trust the person, so it was hard to always go to the house every weekend like I wanted to. It was hard to hook up, wow, that's not what I meant. It was hard to just, hook up, be friends, do what we gotta do. It was hard to just be together. Awkward. But it was really hard, so try to stay away from boyfriends whenever you're coming out, especially right in the beginning. I mean, if you're at the end of your process, go ahead, sure, try out a boyfriend, hit that shit up. But try to steer away from it if you're beginning of your coming out process, you're not totally comfortable with it, you're not comfortable with people knowing, because once you have a boyfriend, if your boyfriend's out, it's really hard for him to keep it a secret, because everyone wants to know, oh, who are you dating right now, blah, 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 and he has to hide that whole section of his life away from everybody again. So it's like him pretty much being in the closet a second time for you, and you don't want to have to put your boyfriend in that, because it is not only stressful for you, but it's very stressful for them having a boyfriend who's not out, because they can't spend as much time and be as close to you as they'd like to, because you're too busy worrying about, oh, don't touch me when he's around, don't talk to me like that when that person's around, and it gets stressful. Now, last thing I want to get across, and I've been hearing it a lot lately, and I felt the need to say it in this video. There is no rush to come out at all. 0% rush. You come out when you want to. Other than that, no one needs to know a damn thing about you. I mean, it doesn't hurt you to stay in the closet. It really does. What's the most you can't do when you're in the closet? Have a boyfriend? That's it. You choose your friends. So if you don't want to be around homophobic people, fuck them. Don't be around homophobic people. You don't want to hear your parents always complain about how much they hate gay people? Steer away from your parents. I mean, I'm not saying like, hell, don't be part of your family. Never, no. You don't have to be around them. And there's no reason for you to need to come out immediately. If you don't feel comfortable and safe coming out right now, don't come out. Even though you may be comfortable with it, if your life is in maybe immediate danger because of you want to come out, don't do it. Wait. I mean, I hear so many people like, I want to come out, but my parents will hate me, blah, blah. Then don't come out. It's not that hard. Just don't come out. Save it, keep it away from them. I mean, you don't owe it to anyone to come out at all. Just owe it to no one. I mean, you be in the closet as long as you need to be in the closet. And I hear so many people say they're ashamed that they didn't come out at a young age. Don't be ashamed. That's how long it took you, and you didn't feel comfortable at the time. That's whatever. Some people don't feel comfortable until they're in their late 30s, 40s, even 50s, 60s. I mean, you come out when you want to come out. It's no one's business but your own. So if you want to come out at a young age, have at it, man. Just come out. But if you don't feel comfortable in the slightest bit, you have the slightest bit of doubt, then don't do it. I mean, yeah, it's hard to come out. It really is. It's something you really need to think about. It's something you need to take a lot of time processing, because even as you're coming out maybe for the 5th, 6th person, it drains you emotionally just to have to do that, because it's so scary not knowing how someone's going to react. And if you don't feel comfortable, don't come out. No one's business but your own. But yeah, that's really it for this video. I gave you guys a few tips on what to do, what to not to do. That's awesome. Hope you guys took something from this video. And why don't we have a little game here? Not really a game, but I want you guys to leave your best coming out advice in the comment section below. That way when people come to see this video, I want them to be able to not only watch the video to get better understanding of it, but I also want them to get just information from hundreds of other people. Not saying I'm gonna get hundreds of comments, I don't plan on it, and you don't have to comment unless you don't want to, but it would be nice to have feed from everyone else down below. So leave your best coming out advice. It could be a few words, it could be a paragraph. Have at it. Just let people know the best advice you have, because I have not even touched the surface of coming out when it comes to advice. I mean, I don't have the best advice. I mean, I could really fucking bomb the coming out test. I mean, I failed that shit like no tomorrow. So, give your best advice for people. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Go check out my channel, my main channel. I'm having a whole coming out video that I'm telling my coming out story this weekend, because I've yet to tell it, and I recently came out to my entire family, which is awesome. And I said I was going to make it yesterday, but I didn't make it due to studying up the asshole. So I'm going to make it this weekend when my parents leave and my brothers are all leaving, so I'm going to be home alone all fucking weekend with nothing to do. So I've got plenty of time to make a good video. Go check that out. Also, go check out Adam, Grant, and Brad's videos they've already made this week on coming out and different stuff. And go check out Eric's video tomorrow. I know he's going to have something good to say on this. I mean, he's an expert at all this advice shit. I'm not. So, subscribe to the channel. You guys have an awesome day. Sorry for the shitty quality video. It's been crazy lately, I'll tell you that. Have a good day, and peace the fuck out.